Living in the center of rural Ohio, in a small town with a high school surrounded by a cornfield, one would not be surprised to see farms everywhere, but especially dairy farms. If you were anywhere in my town, you could drive less than 10 minutes and be at a dairy farm. But what if they started disappearing? According to the data from NASDAQ, a stock market website, Class 3 milk prices reached their high in 2014 at $25 per 100 pounds of milk. A gallon of 2% milk is 8.4 pounds. Therefore, for every gallon, a farmer was making $2.10. This caused the dairy industry to expand. From 2009 until 2017, the milk production in the United States has gone up 26,264 million pounds, which is a 13% increase according to the USDA. Conversely, the USDA says that per capita dairy consumption in the U.S. has only gone up 5% from 2009 until 2017. This has caused an overproduction in dairy products, causing the price per 100 pounds of milk to significantly drop to $13.9, according to NASDAQ. And today, it's even lower at $13.82. This drop in price has caused 172 dairy farms in 12 months to go under, including families like David Morrison, a writer for the Farm and Dairy. After his father's death, his family sold cattle for half their original market value to keep from going bankrupt. This is why Americans should consume more dairy products. Why is there such an excess of dairy products, you may ask? Because farmers have been feeding their cows better quality and balanced feed rations, making cows produce more milk. However, humans are not consuming enough dairy products to keep up with the supply. In this presentation, you'll see visual data on why farmers have to sell their dairy cattle and farms and what consumers can do to reduce or stop this from happening. The first cause is that cows produce more milk. Genetics and better feed rations are causing an increase in production of fluid milk. Farmers have been breeding and perfecting the cow's genetics to get the most milk production for years, but that is not the only cause for the drop in dairy farms. Since the cows are producing more milk, there is more milk in circuit to be sold. People in the United States are not consuming enough dairy products for the amount of fluid milk being produced. This is basic economics, supply and demand. When consumers are eating and drinking as many dairy products, then there are more products produced than items sold. This is the cause of having too many cows. Farm and Dairy compared having over 9 million cows to teenagers being out past midnight and say that nothing good can come from that. There is only so many things that can be done with a dairy cow, and with over 9 million, they're hard to get rid of. Not only are the cows a problem, but also the sale of the dairy products themselves. People are purchasing sports drinks and other milks like almond and soy instead of the natural alternative. Many in the world have turned to consuming sports drinks and other wonder foods that claim to have specific formulas for their daily needs. However, there is still an age-old, all-natural product with many of the same nutritional benefits: milk. Part of the benefits of milk include calcium, vitamin D, protein, niacin, which metabolizes sugars and fatty acids, and other nutrients. The vitamin D, phosphorus, and calcium in milk maintain teeth and bone health. Milk's protein is a great drink for athletes as it helps repair muscle tissue after workouts. Vitamin A helps fight off sicknesses, and niacin keeps sugars metabolized. Any fat level of milk carries the same vitamins and minerals and will assist in converting food into energy. According to the National Dairy Council, milk isn't just good for us, it's part of a beneficial diet for life. With all these causes, you might be asking yourself, well, what can I do? To those that do not live on a farm, a simple solution might be just sell some cows and raise crops instead. But it's not that simple, and that could be a topic for a whole other speech. As far as serving the sports drink competitors, I believe that milk bottlers need to be more competitive in their marketing and selections in the convenience store cases. Milk has to be kept at a narrow temperature range for people to enjoy drinking it, which would be hard to change. However, flashier labels and packaging could attract the attention of teens and young adults. Also, putting more milk ads on YouTube, Hulu, and on Spotify. When I was younger, I remember the Got Milk campaign with posters of Taylor Swift and famous athletes with milk mustaches. And I wanted a milk mustache too. This advertising money would come from the Dairy Checkoff program, in which 15% or 15 cents per every 100 pound would be taken off. Another part of the ad program should be Farm to Table campaign. I see many ads about locally grown vegetables, meat products, and even beers and wines, but I haven't seen too many ads about locally sourced dairy products. These little advertisements can make a big difference for the dairy industry. To ensure that your children and grandchildren will be able to see a family dairy farm, buy local. With the production of milk on the rise because of genetics and feeding, and there being an abundance of dairy products, families are losing their farms. We as a society can buy more milk products and help promote others to use wheel whipped cream on our pumpkin pie during Thanksgiving and Christmas. Americans should consume more dairy products. Now go out there, buy some ice cream and milk, and have a dairy good day.